We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Boston Red Sox and the Toronto Blue Jays. It's Baseball on the Show, and it's coming up next. Hyunjin Ryu gets the starting assignment in this one for the Jays. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, Matt, he reminds me, he's the closest thing that I've seen to David Wells. You watch him throw, he's 89 to 93 miles an hour, kind of a big, loopy, overhand curveball, does have the hard slider and the changeup. A good athlete for a big guy. You'll know if he's on early, he has to get his breaking pitches over to make his fastball effective.
And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. 2-1 now to the Boston leadoff hitter. This one's flared off to the right side. Right fielder coming on. He can't get there as it falls in.
That's the cat and mouse of the game right there. You find yourself count leverage. You think you're getting a heater. He throws an off-speed pitch and you're still able to execute. That fires me up right there.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit down the line at first. So far this year against Southpaws, Verdugo is carrying around a batting average in the 320s. That's what you might call potent.
His batting average right now certainly signifies that this guy is having a great year. I'm very interested to see how this guy finishes up.
And he takes strike three called on the fastball. One gone.
Batting third.
Here's J.D. Martinez. First chance for him here with a runner at first and one gone. Out in front of it, strike one. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Fastball, and it gets by him, a swinging strike. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
He's just got great strikeout stuff. In his last start, he racked up double-digit Ks, and it looks like he could finish up in that range again here. He's really an exciting pitcher to watch when he's sending guys packing like this.
Is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
We all know this team is struggling right now. They're on a losing streak, so when that's the case, sometimes you need to be a little bit more aggressive and try to put some pressure on your opponents. Stolen bases are a good way of doing that, so we'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for him right now.
Popped him up. Shaw has a play, and that retires the side. One left for the Red Sox. Red Sox nothing. Blue Jays coming to bat. Major League Baseball on the Show. Marcus Walden starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matty, a little bit of a mixed bag with this guy. An ERA of over 4 in his last 3 starts. He's either been really good or really bad, and recently he's been more bad than good. It'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around and pitch better in this one here today.
The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Made him look silly with that one.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
That's not an at-bat he or his hitting coach are going to be happy with at all. It's bad enough to go down on 3 pitches, but none of them were even in the strike zone. That's a bad look.
In now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. The average to start play at .315. 6 home runs, 10 RBIs. Into center field, line drive base hit.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Lourdes Gurriel.
Into the box, Lourdes Gurriel. as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. The 0-1 delivery. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, D-Row. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
1-2 now. Guerrero leads off first with 1 away. And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
Teoscar Hernandez digging in now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. The average coming in, 257. 4 home runs and 11 RBIs. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
Ball inside.
And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Dan, this is an offensive player's dream to have Carl Dixon behind the dish. He is tight on the corners.
He is, D-Row, and listen, he makes you bring the ball into the strike zone. Normally, high scoring of games when Carl's behind the dish.
Ball taken there, 2-1 now. Two out with the man at first. This one's down to third. Devers fields it cleanly, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. Nothing in the Toronto first. We'll go to the second from Rogers Center with no score. Rafael Devers, the next to bat, hitting .500 in the series so far, 4 for 8. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. Yanked high and deep down the line in right, and it's a foul ball. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here, take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. 258 the average to begin play, 6 home runs, 13 RBIs. Now here it comes. Pitch popped up. Guerrero in foul ground, and no one will track it down. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. So here's Michael Chavis now. His past history with Hyunjin Ryu, he's 1 for 5. Now here's the pitch. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. Now it's swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Now at the plate, Travis Shaw. The average in the early season, not pretty for him, hovering in the 220s. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Martinez on the run. Running hard. He's digging for second. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
The right fielder.
Hey, this is what every hitting coach teaches when you start playing baseball. Don't try to do more than he can. Hit the ball where it's pitched, and he does a great job right there as he pushes it down the line nicely, and it bounces over for a ground rule double.
Now batting, Rendell Gritchick, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike. No one out with a runner at second. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Pilar's there, and that's the first out of the inning. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
All right, let's take a quick look at how the Red Sox set up on D today. And let me tell you about Mitch Moreland. We get it. Big, nasty, left-handed swinging first baseman. But if you were to rate the top defenders at that position, you wouldn't necessarily think of Mitch's name at the top. But I'm telling you what, he's exactly that. His buddies love the way he picks them out of the dirt.
Into the box now, Reese McGuire, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. Enters play here at 279. 2 home runs and 4 RBIs. 0-1 count, and the pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Racing back, the right fielder still ranging back, and it's gone. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. 3rd home run for him on the year as the Blue Jays take a 2-0 advantage.
Big swing right there. Give himself a little bit of breathing room. Let his pitcher go to work. Now they're up 2.
That'll bring up Billy McKinney as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Chasing after it is Pilar. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Batting ninth.
Digging in now, Kevin Biggio. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. There's the sinker to start him out, missing down and away for ball 1. Tough one to call there, but it's ruled just above the zone. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Bouncer to the left side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Jays strike for a couple as you get another look at the 2-run dinger. We've played 2. It's now 2-0 Toronto. Into the box, Kevin Pilar. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Man, when you're struggling at the plate, that pitcher smells blood in the water. He's coming right after you, trying to end it quick.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. In there, no balls and a strike.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 3.
And here's Jose Peraza. He singled to open up the ball game.
Not an easy thing to do when you're in a leadoff spot, but that was a good piece of hitting in his first at bat, an opposite field base hit, which leads me to believe that this guy's going to cover both sides of the plate.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Nope.
Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
Line toward the alley in left center, and that's in for a base hit, his second in his many trips to the plate. The throw into second, and he is safe at second base as he legs out a double.
Hey, that was 8 straight up until that base hit right there. Let's see if the offense gets something rolling now.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And low, it's a ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swings through it for strike number 2.
1-2.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this.
We're just about set to go here as the Blue Jays come to bat in the 3rd inning, and this is an offense that has really been productive this year. They entered the day's contest leading the major league in home runs. And talking with some of the hitters during batting practice, they said home runs are a big part of their game, but it's not something they're going for when they step into the box. They said as long as they're attacking good pitches to hit, their swings will oftentimes do the rest. Guys?
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Bottom of the 3rd now. Stepping into the box, Bo Bichette. He went down swinging to start the home first.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Pilar has it, and it's a quick out number 1.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
So stepping in, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He singled his last time up.
Junior.
First delivery to him on the way. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes.
Ball 1, no strike.
And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Sinker misses there, and now he's in trouble. 3-1.
1 strike.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Looked like he swung at ball 4 right there. Clearly he saw something in that pitch that he liked out of the pitcher's hand, but that wasn't a pitch he was going to do a whole lot with.
So he couldn't get the bat off the shoulders that time. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. becomes out number 2 this inning. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
That evens it up 1-1. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
2 strikes.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. In there, a base hit.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
Here comes the first pitch. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1. A runner on first with 2 away. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Hey, watch out. This hitter's got one thing on his mind.
Here it comes, 0-2. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. 2 out with the man at first. Sliced hard on the ground. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Jays lead it 2-0. And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. This is foul right side. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Striding in once again, Rafael Devers. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
In today's game, with velocity and exploding breaking stuff, you have to find a way to control the strike zone as a unit. They haven't been able to do that today, swinging at way too many pitches outside the zone.
And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high, 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 1-2. Rounded softly down the line toward first, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Red Sox. They trail things here 2-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. So digging in next will be Travis Shaw. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
No balls and a strike to count. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. And right into the shift. Moreland's there, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
The batter,
Randall Grichuk at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
1-1 the count. And that misses. 2-1. Shot toward right center. Verdugo is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Into the box now, Reese McGuire. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. 2 out, nobody on. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Hit on the ground to third. Devers has it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. Back now here at Rogers Center, and here's Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Leading off for Boston.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Nick Moreland.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A bouncer to the left side. Scooped up. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now
so another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see there, he's off to a fast start. Currently second in the American League here in the month of April. Michael Chavis is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Now the pitch. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Grounded to first. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting.
So coming to the plate, Kevin Pillar. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1.
2 quick outs in this inning so far. His pitch count is really down. I think one of the keys is he's been attacking the strike zone early on, making these guys swing the bat so far in this one.
And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They're still down. It's 2-0. Set now for the bottom of the 5th. Digging in for his second at-bat, Billy McKinney. He flew out in his last at-bat. And the pitch. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Pitch on the way.
I got to count 2-2.
Popped up. Plawecki is there. Makes the play. 1 away.
The batter, number 8.
So striding forward now, Kevin Biggio. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
The batter, number 11.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and in to bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit back up the middle. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. So a 2-out single there as we check out the teams with the highest batting averages here in the first month of the season. And we find that these guys are currently 4th best in that category in the junior circuit. At the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. 4-1. The 1-0. Line to the right side. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Stepping in now, Lourdes Gurriel, fouled away. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Popped him up. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Blue Jays leave a pair as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. And here's the catcher, Kevin Plawecki. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit hard on the ground to second. He's got it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The batter, number 3.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jose Peraza. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. Beautiful diving stop. He's up with it. The throw. Safe. That was a wonderful play, but he was unable to turn it into an out, and that brings the potential tying run to the plate now.
Hey, that's a heck of an effort by that second baseman right there. I didn't think he was going to be able to get to that ball. Nice diving stop to keep it in the infield, but you knew that runner smelled knock. He kicked the afterburners on getting down the line.
Alex Verdugo comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Ready with the 0-1. Fastball well outside. Oh, and they've got him picked off.
You know the defense wants that play back. They had him totally picked off when he took off early, but they just couldn't finish him off. We'll see if that comes back to bite him here.
No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. High fly ball out to straightaway center. McKinney's there for it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. But he gets back in time, safe at second base.
Now batting.
Striding in for Boston, J.D. Martinez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. And that misses 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Takes this the other way to right. And this one bounds around against the wall. And that's going to land out toward the wall out there. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. Ripped down the line, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. A ball and 2 strikes. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Red Sox strike for a run on the RBI double. Bottom of the 6th coming up. It's the Blue Jays 2 and the Red Sox 1. So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez.
For Toronto, the left fielder.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
Back up the middle, and a base hit. So early trouble to lead off the inning.
Man, I thought this at-bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count 2-2, and he's able to find the knockout there.
Now the Red Sox skipper's up out of the dugout and on his way toward the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. Darwinson Hernandez takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Hernandez.
Throw over to first and a dive, but he's back. Perhaps wisely, another look to first. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Low-scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. Sacrifice attempt here. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time.
The right fielder, number 15, Randall Grichuk.
Here's Randall Grichuk, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0 home is offered at and missed for the first strike.
Well, the Blue Jays have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. They're hoping they get it right now. This would sure be a good time.
The 1-1 home. In the dirt here. Good work there to prevent any advance. It's 1-2. First and second here with nobody out. Hot shot on the ground is short. Bogarts has it to second for one. On to Moreland, and it's a double play.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
Reese McGuire will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Here's a moment where you got to be a great teammate. Pick your buddy up who just grounded into a double play. I don't care what it looks like, single, gapper, homer, just get that guy in from third and get your team back motivated again.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. In the air, down the line and left. And that will end up a foul ball. The 1-2 pitch. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Blue Jays held in check as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Here now is Rafael Devers. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Here comes the first pitch.
This guy's throwing a gem so far. Biggest key, 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
To the plate now, Mitch Moreland. This is in the air out to straightaway center. McKinney on the move. But he can't make the play, and that should bring home the tying run. And there's your tying run at second base with a 1-out double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Michael Chavis is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole 0-2.
In today's game, it's seeing so many guys strike out and not worry about it. I'd love to see a little 2-strike approach right here. Maybe shorten up a little bit and try and force-feed something the other way.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Michael Chavis goes down for out number 2 in the top half. At the plate, Kevin Pillar, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. In there, 1-1. Fouled off. We're in the 7th inning now. The pitcher's duel, 2-1 our score. High fly ball out to straightaway center. McKinney's there for it. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run in scoring position. 1 hit, 1 left. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The Blue Jays on top, 2-1. So striding.
Leading off for the Jays, the center fielder, Billy McKinney.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now the 1-0. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Martinez giving chase, but he won't get to it, and this should put him in scoring position to start the inning. And the Jays are in business now. It's a leadoff double.
You always want to start an inning off with a bang, and I'd say this qualifies. He gets a fastball and doesn't try to do too much with it. Goes with it to the opposite field towards the gap and picks up the leadoff double.
In now, Kevin Biggio. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And an unproductive at-bat that time as the runner holds at second with 1 away now. Digging in, Bo Bichette. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
He looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch-out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Standing in now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. The 0-1 offering. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Very high, 2-1. And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Lifted into center field. On the move is Pilar. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for Toronto. They lead it 2-1. Now at the plate, Kevin Plawecki. We're in the
Leading off for Boston, the catcher, Kevin.
Anthony Bass has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Now pitching for the Blue Jays, number 52, Anthony Bass.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Bass, a former Seattle Mariner who was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season. 1-2 to the Red Sox catcher. That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
Grounded weakly down the line toward third. Another 1-2 delivery. And he chased one there as this is bounced to short. Bichette picks it up cleanly. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The batter, number 3, second baseman.
Into the box now, Jose Peraza. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. Pitch is popped up. And he'll put this away for the second out. Now at the plate, Alex Verdugo. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Laid off, but a cold strike as that caught the outside.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
Nope.
Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Again, another foul ball. Here he comes again, 1-2. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. The 1-2.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
Here now the 2-2. And it's fouled away.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at-bat.
You can visibly see the body language of this guy on the mound is completely changed during this at-bat. 6 foul balls has to be completely frustrating.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Down in order go the Red Sox. They still trail it here 2-1. Heath Hembry is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 37. Hembry.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a fly ball well hit. On the move is Pilar. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batter.
And now the Toronto number 4 hitter, Teoscar Hernandez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Hembry was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Classic case of the front shoulder flying open on that off speed. Needs to stay compact and stay in the big part of the field.
Count is 1-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Lifted into center field. Pilar is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
The first
Striding into the box, Travis Shaw, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. He's set. Here it comes. Lifted the other way to left center. Martinez on the run. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Blue Jays go down in order. They still lead it 2-1.
Leading off for Boston, the left fielder, J.D. Martinez.
Ken Giles comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Number 51, Ken Giles.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. And it's quickly 0-2. Giles is pretty much a manager's dream coming out of the bullpen. High strikeouts, doesn't walk a lot of batters, usually a recipe for a lot of success.
Oh, that's one of the keys. I think if you were to build a perfect relief pitcher, you'd want a guy that throws a lot of strikes, that minimizes the base on balls, and nobody does it as good as this guy does right now in the game of baseball.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. That misses. One and two. Here's the pitch. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And this is on the outside corner for strike 1.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
1 ball, no strikes the count. 1-0 count. Here it is.
That's in. Ball 2.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
The count now at 2-1. Swing and a little blooper to center. And that's in there. Base hit. And he is in there at third as the possible tying run. So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty B, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he didn't.
There's a lot of pressure on you because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB. He comes through in the clutch. That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
The 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. 1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Mitch Moreland goes down for the 2nd out, and now they're down to their final try. So now to the plate, Michael Chavis, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. We could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
2 balls and a strike to count. Ready with the 2-1. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
I kind of like the aggressive attitude right here. I know he's in a jam. What does he do? He goes to his best stuff, and that's the fastball.
And now a crowd reported at over 28,000 rise to their feet. Lifted down the line in left. Hernandez is in pursuit, and they can't run it down. Last strike now for the Red Sox. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he struck him out, and the ball game is over as they get the possible tying run over to third, but can't get him across.
Wow, that's one of the best finishes we've been part of in a while. 2 outs, tying run at third, the go-ahead run at first, but they can't find a way to get him home. Tough way to lose, but a great way to win a game.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. The Jays took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Hyunjin Ryu earns his 6th winning decision in this one as he struck out 13 in this one. Ken Giles wraps it up for the save, his 10th. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Blue Jays. 2 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base.